Welcome back to Dealing Together. First caller?
I bought 3 sweaters to get the 4th free.
Oh, you got fleeced. Next caller?
I traded my old Samsung at AT&T for a new Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus and shows my plan.
That's not a bad deal.
It is not.
Our best smartphone deals, your choice of plan. Learn how to get the new Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus with Galaxy AI on us with eligible trade-in. AT&T. Connecting changes everything.
Offers vary by device. Subject to change. S24 plus 256 gigabyte offer available for a limited time. Terms and restrictions apply. See att.com/Samsung for details.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of I Hate the Homies podcast, and we glad that you do. Rock Teasy is who I be.
It's your boy Griff, man, a.k.a. Griffstradamus, a.k.a. Jason the Jet Terry, a.k.a. Mr. Go Blue, and I Hate the Homies, episode 90. I'm going to go ahead and show love to Julius Peppers, who just got inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame. It will be in August.
And this
your
boy
2024 class, should I say.
And this your boy Super Dave. I would say my number 90 is DeMarcus Lawrence, Tank from the Cowboys, but he's the same person that came on ESPN just a few weeks ago and said the Cowboys. What did he say? Huh? What did he say? He said they were tired.
He said, man, we was exhausted. It was late in the season. He had all the reasons.
Let me say this, man. And I like Lawrence. But come on, man. You got all the other teams in the NFL that played the same amount of time that you did. Same amount of teams, same amount of games. Come on, man.
He sound like Cam Newton saying, why is all these people trying to hit me?
And guess what, y'all? This your boy Super Dave. But guess what? You know what?
We don't care.
We don't care.
We do care about LeBron James and his 40,000 points. Where does that rank him? Greatest of all time. We're going to get into that. Speaking of greatest of all time in women's basketball, Caitlin Clark, the numbers that she put up, crazy, and she smashed, doggone it, we'll get into it, man. So I'm putting her up as greatest of all time as far as college basketball players, men and women.
Okay, good. We got to talk about that.
Yes, sir. So Broncos, release your boy, quarterback Russell Wilson.
Who you talking about? Sierra husband?
Yeah. 2 years in a 5-year contract. Gone. We're going to get into details in that. And also, we're going to talk about the NFL Combine. And we may have a little Tom Brady note to share with you guys. Is he coming back? Uh-oh.
Go
Stay
Blue.
tuned. Let's get into it, man. I Hate the Homies podcast starts right now. Let's go.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Yeah, huh? I've been geeking for this broadcast. Got me in my bag, cause all they do is talk a lot of trash. Wait until I see them face to face off of this podcast. What you gotta say now? Check the facts, don't have the wrong stat. Rock T, he a genius as a sport, make Ricky smile, boy. Super Davey Harley come up short on like it's Cowboys. Always controversial, Griff call out plays, no rehearsal. Got me talking all in circles. I hate the homies. And Griff be laughing like it's funny. But they never bet no money. They my mans, but they throw me. I hate the homies.
All right. LeBron, the King James himself. 40,000 career points. Nobody's ever done that ever before. First to ever do. Does this put him over Jordan? Anybody else?
Nike put out a post, 40,000 points, 10,000 assists, and 10,000 rebounds in a class of one. I thought that was really cool, but I just said on the radio and Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell the other day, if you don't like LeBron and when you talk about what Michael Jordan did and his influence and how he made shoes cool and how he made the shorts, everything Jordan did. But right now, we need to fix our mouth to say LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time. And Kobe and Jordan. Hey, man, I don't want to. I mean, what the hell else do the man got to do? He's averaging 26 points a game. He's 70. Like, go ahead, LeBron. Go ahead, dog.
Well, there's a couple. Look, LeBron James, for what he's been able to do since he was 18 years old in this league, is by far in a class of its own. So you got to give it to him. The numbers that you just blurted out of your mouth, can't nobody take that from him. The dude is, and he's not slowing down. So all of that,
he ain't got a flow in him.
Absolutely. So that you can't, you gotta include all of that information when you're talking about GOAT. Does he have as many championships? No. But here's the deal.
Bill Russell and right.
Here's the deal. Let's keep this around Jordan and Kobe and people like that. Let's just say Jordan.
Okay.
And I still got a video coming out that's breaking down some of this stuff. Jordan didn't come out of high school into the league. He went to college and played 3
Right.
How
many years he played in North Carolina?
3.
3
years.
Exactly.
Okay, so now some are going to argue that and say, well, if he would have came into the league as a high school kid, he wasn't good enough at that time, so he probably wouldn't have put up LeBron James numbers.
He barely made it to his senior year. Everybody know that.
He got cut. He got cut in high school. So
right.
So that, but that you got that part. Then of course he didn't play for 2 years when he retired and all that. We all know that story about that stuff. So, and then here's what LeBron may have Jordan beat. When Jordan was at the end of his career before he retired, I think LeBron is better at that age now than Jordan was when he was in his.
Never forget Jordan with the Wizards.
With the Wizards. So now, did he still put some decent numbers up when he was with the Wizards? Of course he did.
No.
He did decent. He had a couple 40-point games here and there.
He had decent numbers, and he also played 82 games.
Yeah.
82 games. When these guys are crying about not playing 82 games, they want to play 50 games if they could, making all the money they're making. No.
So my thought on this, and then Dave, you can put your little 9 cents in. It's 2 different eras, and we can try to compare all day long. But
that era was tough, man.
You got to have one GOAT. You got to have one person that you put over all day. If you put this player in every single era, will they dominate in every single era? And it's safe to say that LeBron James, you put him in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, or now not LeBron, but Jordan, he's going to still be Michael Jordan. We don't know about
Let me be
LeBron.
a little respectful to Jordan and say that he actually averaged 22.9 his first season with Washington and 20 points the next season. So that is far from regular or garbage. That's for the season. That's 82 games.
Nothing garbage.
You're absolutely right about those.
You're finishing that, Griff. What talent did he have around him at Washington? He was trying to save his franchise.
Well, he would have had a nice young Kwame Brown if he wasn't mean to him. he could have had a number 1 pick that had some size on him. He ran that man whole life up.
No, I think it's safe to say that, man, even though there only can be one GOAT. I mean,
can it be one GOAT or can it be a GOAT umbrella? Because that's all I'm saying.
It's getting to that. It's getting to that point, like for real.
Because if when you do all the stats and the numbers and the points, in the end, it turned into championships. Do LeBron have more?
If I'm picking a player to start a franchise with, I'm going with Jordan.
Okay, case closed on that part.
And you wouldn't pick.
What are you saying? LeBron.
But I would get LeBron. Like you talking about. But we just said different. It's 2024. We can't be the old dudes, dog, talking about, in 1985. I don't want to be them. I'm talking about 20.
That's right, Griff. Hey, that's fine. What is the NBA complaining about right now? What are players talking about? What are fans talking about?
These dudes is deciding to take vacations while they.
That's number 1. But the NBA is soft. It's an offensive league. It's about scoring.
Oh man, you saw what I put on the homies IG with the traveling. These dudes been traveling. They taking 7 and 9 steps, though.
Oh no, really?
I don't want to take anything away from LeBron James.
Yeah,
he's played in the league for 21 years. That's fine. I don't even want to get into the GOAT debate because everybody got their own preference on who's the GOAT.
Of course,
Jordan never said he was the GOAT. Jordan has never said that. We said that. LeBron wants to be the GOAT. He's stacking
but
up.
Jordan say Bill Russell is the GOAT all the time.
Well, if you're going by championships, that's what you want to say. But I'm going with the eye. When I'm looking at a basketball game, we grew up in the Jordan era. He was incredible during that time. And he won the 6 championships. Was he the first one to repeat twice?
Yeah.
Okay. We look at what LeBron did against the Denver Nuggets on Saturday night Saturday night when he broke the record. He didn't break a record. He just scored 40,000 points, and they stopped the game for that. So we're gonna stop the game again when he scores 41,000. I don't care about that. You already got the record.
What you mean he didn't break the record? Well, they was just saying 40,000. Like that's a lot of damn points.
That's something to stop the game to say. You know what?
You know what? Let's stop for a minute.
Yeah, I'll stop the game for that for 40,000. Now I'm not gonna do it every 1,000 after that.
40,500 and 40,750.
Are you stopping it for 45,000?
Absolutely.
Maybe. Yeah.
What?
Because think about it. By that time, look,
what record is he breaking?
By that time, he's 40, 41, something. And you still scoring that many points at that age.
It's game stoppable, right?
That's something to stop the game and talk about.
He's a grandfather, dog. And
they shouldn't have not stopped the game for what he did for 40,000. He has the record. And the other part about this too, and I know we can't go back in the past, but I can bring it up. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played how many years of college? 4. He would have dominated. That record wouldn't even be. We wouldn't be talking about the record right now with LeBron James.
Yeah, but we can't do. Remember in school we had them books, Choose Your Own Adventure. We can't do the Choose Your Own Adventure. If Jordan would have been a better senior, if UNC needed him another. This is the bottom line. Youngin ain't go to college, dog. Youngin ain't go to college at all, and Youngin been sweet since we heard his name.
He's been sweet.
I believe he should be. If so, who's your GOAT? Let's just ask that. Who's your GOAT in basketball?
My GOAT in basketball is Michael Jordan.
Okay, Rati, who's your GOAT in basketball?
I'm not saying second. I'm not saying the second GOAT. I'm just saying the guy number 2 for me is Kobe.
Kobe Bryant.
Those were 2 assassins on the basketball court. I didn't see anybody play like that. I didn't.
Now, I'm not going to argue that. Them is amazing human beings. Now, Rock T, who is your top 2 in the NBA, I guess?
This is
Jordan, and it's a tie between LeBron and Kobe.
See?
I'm not mad. I'm not saying, listen, if we gonna, but here's the cool part. Here go, I Hate the Homies podcast that millions of people listen to, and we just saying we got 3 people that need to be in that, and then, but how about this? How about our parents might say, oh, but Dr. J and Bill Russell. I was with Oscar Robertson. Of course, Oscar Robertson was kind of a freak, dog.
Like Will Chamberlain was the freak.
Yeah. How about that?
He was the freak. But if you're asking me right now, you asked Rock his, we both said Jordan. Who are you taking right now? If you're starting a franchise right now,
in 2024, I'm not taking old ass Michael Jordan to start the franchise. I'm not.
No, go with young Michael Jordan. Go with a young Michael Jordan, a young Kobe.
All of them in their prime.
This is my thing. When I think of young Michael Jordan with the chains and the hairline and the tongue out, I don't remember his stats that good. I just remember they didn't have TV the same way it was right now, so we wasn't watching all their games. But I'm just saying, with my own eyes, I've watched LeBron James be kind of special on and off the court. Michael Jordan is kind of a jerk, dog.
And I watched LeBron James lose to the Dallas Mavericks in the championship series when they were supposed to win.
No, so you can be biased.
That's the biggest knock I'm gonna have against them. You had 3, where you had 2.5 men. You had Him, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and the half was Chris Bosh. And you couldn't be Dirk.
How you gonna disrespect Dirk like that, son? Dirk literally said, "I got this. Let's go."
I'm giving Dirk his props. Dirk
should have beat him in 2020.
I'm giving Dirk his props. I'm giving Dirk his props. You went against 2.5 men and you got a championship when you couldn't do it 3 or 4 years ago when it was just D Wade and Shaq going against the Miami Heat.
I hear what you're saying. When you, I again, no argument from the homie. I'm just saying these. So we think a GOAT, it can only be one person, right? The whole phrase came from Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali said, "I'm the greatest of all time." Well, he ain't now because Floyd Mayweather ain't never lost.
Floyd is nowhere close to being Muhammad Ali.
I'm not saying Muhammad. I'm saying greatest of all time. He ain't never lost, dog.
I don't care.
Hey, Rocky Marciano never lost.
Yeah, but he ain't fight as many. I get it. You right.
Okay, he fought 50 times.
Like this to you,
I think he's 50-0 too, or 49.
Like this.
He's the record. That's the record that Floyd Mayweather beat. Rocky Marciano was 49-0.
I'm gonna put this in football terms because if we're saying, to me, LeBron is being a stat whore. He's loading up stats right now.
But he's not doing it.
I disagree with that.
He's not doing it. The world is because we've become this social media statistical everything.
But I'm saying,
hell.
I'm saying he's a stat whore. What I'm saying is, let's take it in football terms. When you look at Emmitt Smith, he holds the NFL record for rushing yards, right?
He's the best running back according to the NFL.
We look at him as being the best running back of all time, but we still see Walter Payton or Barry Sanders.
Barry.
Thank you.
Yeah, but seeing Barry and seeing Walter in 1985 ain't the best of all time. They was hella good. Barry Sanders, is Barry Sanders a better running back than Emmitt? According to the stats, dog, when they all Hall of Famers, all they get to, you know what they argue about? But remember that Cleveland game. I did get 169 on y'all.
I'm asking you the same question I asked you just a few minutes ago. If you're the GM of a football team,
and I want to take a running back today,
just period. Don't think about what we're talking.
I wouldn't take Emmitt Smith first, even though he ended up being what he was. Yeah. No, I'm gonna take Barry Sanders, and I'm gonna make him finish playing.
And that's all we're saying about Jordan. That's the way me and Rock sees Jordan. I don't look at LeBron's stats. He played 21 years. If Jordan didn't go away,
Michael Jordan made other people on his team great, not just better. Great.
And just think about in Washington. You didn't hear
LeBron made some people great, but he also made some other people leave. Kyrie Irving, and go ahead, Rock.
Go ahead.
Another player in football just popped in my head of greatest running back of all time. If he played full time,
Bo Jackson.
If Bo Jackson would have played full time,
Bo Jackson is our Barry Sanders, dog. Like Bo said, I'm gonna go play baseball, dog.
Man, come on, dog. Bo Jackson. Woo-wee.
But all I'm saying is what you prefer. Now, the other thing about this whole thing about LeBron scoring 40,000 points, Kendrick Perkins. I know you guys watch NBA Today and watch First Take on ESPN, and Kendrick Perkins, former
Big
Boston
Navy.
Celtic. Yep. What he said was, now with the 40,000 points, they should put a statue of LeBron James on the outside of Crypto Arena. Do you agree or disagree?
It's coming. I mean,
yeah,
Kobe got 3 of them.
Kobe got 3 of them.
Yeah.
Kobe got them wrapped around.
That's fine. But how many championships did Kobe win with the Lakers? 4.
No. Rightfully, I'm not. Again, today I don't want to be that person. I actually today I would like I choose peace, dog. Like we are grown men. We grown men with different opinions. And then really in the end, for me, I just know basketball hella good because I'm autistic kind of, and I'm on the spectrum, and I like the numbers. But I ain't never played basketball growing up. I ain't never played one organized game of basketball with a referee ever in my whole life. I always played football, and I.
My sports genius bold prediction: Kobe's got 3 statues around in LA with the Lakers.
Okay.
LeBron's gonna have 3 too. He's gonna have one in LA, one in Cleveland, one in Miami. Watch that. He brought 2 championships to Miami. He brought a championship to Cleveland, who people thought wasn't gonna happen.
Came back and get Cleveland owing 3 by themselves for real.
No, they should put a statue of Draymond Green in Cleveland because that's who bailed them out. They were down 3-1. That series should have been over.
It should have been, but it was what it is. It wasn't over. LeBron got it. Hey, you can say the same thing about the Miami Heat when Dallas Mavericks gave it up in 2006.
The Lakers. Now, if LeBron James, you said a statue should be put up of him at Crypto.
And here's why. Here's why they're gonna do that. Do I think he put
40,000? How about that? That's just number 1.
He broke Kareem's record there. He did get a championship there. So all that you got to put on his resume that he did as a Laker.
In the end, so what LA gonna want is for him to only have one at Crypto and everybody else don't get one, because Rock is right.
Hey.
He Cleveland owing one. The way they was so mean to him, dog. The way that owner had to eat crow, and they owe him one. But if he could get one in Cali, you know, home of Hollywood and all that.
Where did they win it at? In that bogus bubble during COVID.
There you go.
They still had to beat the opponent. You act like they played against. You act like they was playing an inter-squad game against each other. They still had to beat somebody.
Hey guys, we've spent 1 million minutes on LeBron.
Let's move on to Caitlin Clark, dog, on it.
Right, because I want to see how this gonna go. Because I'm
just saying, before we end it, he ain't getting no statue if I'm the Lakers right now.
Okay. Well, we're gonna give you one, and we're gonna put it on a shelf.
Well, I can't do what Griffiths do when we had the hands out. I'm being peaceful today. I'm being a different kind of guy. Look at him. I choose peace today. So I gotta tell him my home thing. The hands going down.
Yeah, y'all got all kind of stuff going on, boy. All right, so Caitlin Clark, man, she's NCAA all-time leading scorer, men and women. Let's talk about it. Okay, check this out, man. It's your boy Rock T. I got a special message for students or parents who have students looking to attend an HBCU. Now, just imagine $1 million in scholarships with 107 HBCUs to choose from for 66 truly deserving HBCU students. But there's only one way to get your hands on it. McDonald's has partnered with the Thurgood Marshall College Fund to award $1 million in scholarships to brilliant HBCU students. This year, you could be next. But time is running out. Oh, did I mention the $1 million in scholarships? Apply by March 27th at tmcf.org.
All right. So look, Rock, I don't want to stay on this long. I just want to ask both of you.
Look at her. He looking for peace. He looking for peace.
No, I don't want peace on all of them. I just want peace on it. My question is simple. She beat the women's record of most points scored a couple weeks ago.
Kelsey
Last week, she beats Pete Maravich, Pistol Pete's record of the most scored by a man. Is Caitlin Clark the best college basketball player ever?
Hell no.
That sucks that y'all would say that.
And let's say this.
Let me a very talented woman. I'm gonna give you that. But the best
will she go down? Who knows if she get picked up by the Liberty or Phoenix or somebody and she only gets 9 points? Who gonna pick her?
Indiana Fever. They got the number 1 pick.
Oh, they got the number one pick. Oh, that's kind of good for Naptown.
Okay, and before we go into this, how many years did it take Pete to get his numbers? 83 games, right?
Yep.
Yes, it took Caitlin 130 games?
Absolutely.
4 years.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna sound like a male chauvinist.
Which I am. That's fine.
She don't. Yeah, you actually are. Never mind.
I am. Yeah. He
is. So
look at it. He can't get. I mean what I say.
Well, let me say this. First of all, is she the greatest college basketball player of all time? No. But
thank you.
But she a dog.
She a dog. I'm not taking that.
Hey, she cold. Now look, my daughter has been playing against Caitlin Clark ever since they was like 10 years old.
Yeah,
your daughter's a dog.
Yeah,
your daughter is actually sweet too, though.
Absolutely. So I've watched Caitlin play for years, and she just continues to just keep doing this. Just when you think she's gonna plateau, she go up another level every single time. So listen, the girl.
Did your daughter play with the girl who can't stay healthy from UConn?
Oh, you talking about Paige Beckers? All of them. Paige Beckers, AZ Fudd, all of them came. Cameron Brink, all these top players. Hey, Angel Reese, all of them been playing together, bro. They all part of Nike teams. My daughter was part of a Nike team out of Texas, and they were all part of their Nike teams and where they live at.
That's
and they
AAU, right?
AAU, yeah, and they all meet up at all the Nike circuit every summer. So they've been playing at USA basketball. They all play together, man. So Caitlin Clark is what she's doing for not only the women's game, but what she's doing for the game of basketball, period. And she just happens to be a woman.
$480, Jack, to go.
Bro, she packing arenas on the road.
See, this is the problem I have. And so everything you're saying is true. I agree with you on everything about her.
But I just want to I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure you get my point. In my opinion, she's not the greatest college basketball player of all time, but we got to give her props, and we got to give her due what she deserves.
Who's the greatest college basketball player of all time?
And it's not even going against her. It's going against people. Just like people, we live in the moment. As soon as we see something like this, her scoring the points that she did, beating Pete, now we want to put her as the greatest. No, it's people before her. Y'all remember
she's
Cheryl
one
Swoops?
of the greatest.
But that's fine. Do you remember Cheryl Swoops?
Absolutely.
Do you remember
Cheryl Swoops was the truth?
Cheryl Swoops didn't do what Caitlin did.
Cheryl Swoops' numbers in college. Cheryl Swoops was the opposite. Cheryl Swoops was sweet in the WNBA. The whole thing is this. Soon as this girl get drafted, nobody gonna care about her Iowa nothing. Know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna say she was the greatest. You gonna have to now go against these girls, Aja Wilson and them, these Las Vegas Aces and all the, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying right now, 2024, I'm glad you said it, Rod. She is one of the greatest college basketball players ever. And to me, being a great college, Harold Miner was a damn great college basketball player. What happened to it? So being good at one level is amazing.
But when you start comparing her to men's college basketball and the guys we've seen to come out from Larry Johnson to Grant
I'm just saying from the points, dog. From the points.
I can't get past that.
You can do it like this. She got more points than Larry Bird. She got more points than
that's all it is.
That's
fine. She holds the record. But in my eyes, not the greatest basketball player. She's one. I like the way Rock put it. She's one of the best. Not the best, which is fine.
Who's the best thing? Because I want to hear. I want to hear.
That's a whole nother episode, bro. That's too many dogs. Come on, man.
It's when we were all involved in college basketball back in the day. Like in the last few years, we ain't been watching no college basketball. How many games have we watched this year?
Let me tell you something. I've been watching more girl games.
I watch a lot of. I watch mostly girl games because I got girl hoopers.
Right.
But how many guys have you watched?
All I know is a boy killed somebody from Alabama, and he was the number 2 pick, and he was averaging 19. Like, how?
So you got to have drama for us to really
allegedly.
Yes.
So look, man, congratulations to Caitlin Clark. She's going to perform at the next level. Is she going to perform like this on the next level? I don't think so, because there's some dogs up there, and they ain't just going to let her come in and say,
them girls ain't going to let that girl
just
a whole nother animal. Right.
It's a whole nother animal. Now, if she's going to perform, she's going to perform, but I don't see her putting these kind of numbers up in the WNBA.
And what would make her even sweeter, she's a dog right now, but if she wins a championship this year, before she goes to the WNBA.
Oh, yeah. If I will get the chip. But let me tell you something. you're not going through Dawn Staley this year.
Or LSU.
LSU.
I think they can get LSU.
So mad.
Yeah, because one thing about LSU, and I love them, but they still got to, in my opinion, they're cleaning up.
Tight enough.
Yeah, they had a lot of conflict at the beginning. It started getting smooth out, so I think they're clicking right now. They're clicking at the right time.
Meanwhile, Dawn Staley ain't lost the game, and they focus like this.
After losing last year, they lost last year to Caitlin, right?
Yep. But Dawn and them, hey, look, even though they undefeated right now, they're the only undefeated team in women's college basketball right now.
But number 2 is sweet too. Ohio State.
Well, they just got beat by Caitlin. Caitlin just beat them.
Yeah, that's right.
Iowa just beat them.
Hey, Rocky, you know this too. Both of you guys know this. Her record may be broken. It can be broken 2 or 3 years by Juju, the girl out of USC.
Man,
Juju a
that
dog.
girl is bad.
Man,
Juju a dog.
I've been watching her.
Juju a dog.
And she fine too, by the way.
No, Juju. You know what? That's a good point, Dave. Because if she stays all 4 years in college,
exactly.
Juju's special, man.
That girl gonna shoot 30, 40 times a game. It's like, okay. And I don't care if I missed 9 in a row. I'm putting up 10. And I ain't even thinking about it.
So I got a tear coming now. See?
You said that one. Juju Watkins is the truth.
Women's college basketball. I see you, Dave. I see you.
There it is, man. So let's get the quarterback Russell Wilson just got cut and released from the Denver Broncos. Where is he gonna wind up? We'll give you our opinions. That's next. Okay, check this out, man. It's your boy Rock T. I got a special message for students or parents who have students looking to attend an HBCU. Now, just imagine $1 million in scholarships with 107 HBCUs to choose from for 66 truly deserving HBCU students. But there's only one way to get your hands on it. McDonald's has partnered with the Thurgood Marshall College Fund to award $1 million in scholarships to brilliant HBCU students. This year, you could be next, but time is running out. Oh, did I mention the $1 million in scholarships? Apply by March 27th at tmcf.org. All right, so 2 years, $243 million. I'm sorry. Russell Wilson had a 5-year deal worth $243 million.
Yeah, $250 million, dog.
2 years into the contract, and the Broncos says, deuces.
Not the Broncos. Sean Payton hates Russell Wilson. We can go ahead and say that out loud.
That's not his guy. That wasn't his guy.
That's not his guy. But here's the ill part. We've been watching football as long as we've been watching football. Russell Wilson is a future Hall of Famer.
I don't think so, Griff. No.
Yep.
No. He has one championship, and
he ain't a future Hall of Famer.
No,
he ain't never gonna go to Canton.
No, I think the 2 years in
Denver
hurt him.
Russell Wilson is a future Hall of Famer. Rock,
absolutely, he's a future Hall of Famer.
Pull up.
He's done enough to be considered. Now, is he a first ballot? Probably not.
Probably not. But going against who though? Because I want to see. I bet he get it. He going over Donovan McNabb. He going over Michael Vick. He going over.
Those guys ain't going in.
Well, I'm just.
So he gonna be right there with Michael Vick and Donovan now.
No.
What's the backup quarterback for the Raiders back in the day? The black dude. What's his name?
No, Jamarcus Russell.
No, the back. He was like backup for Jim Plunkett, all of them back in the day. Rich Gannon.
I talking about.
Oh,
I can't think of his name. I can't.
Vince. Is Vince something? I know.
He'll go in before him.
Yeah.
And hey, Griff, remember this before we get into Russell. I know you put up his stats right now.
I am.
When he won his championship, he won it because of what? He managed.
They won it because of
that defense. Okay,
Russell Wilson got 43,000 and a half yards. 334 touchdowns, 106 interceptions. He's going to Canton, dog.
Easy.
Let's not
easy.
but my point before all that was we never seen him play this horrible. I actually hate the Broncos. Every time he went out there, I was hoping he would fumble, break a leg, throw an interception. I ain't cared nothing about it. But this was the worst we seen him. And then how about this? Dude, last year, he still threw for 3,000 yards, 26
I was about to say, he quietly had a decent year last year and was benched for a few games.
I'm looking at his stats. He's never thrown 2,000 nothing. It's always been 3,000 plus. Wow.
Which this is a league where you should be able to throw over 3,000 yards because that's what they do. It's like
let's not forget too, he's a little fella. Russell Wilson probably 5'10" and a half.
Yeah, Super Dave, you should give him some cool points for that.
I would think you would like him after that.
You know what? After thinking about all the points and facts that the guys are making, I'm actually a Russell Wilson fan. In fact, if you look right here, we the same size. Here go Russell, and then here go me with wings. See my wings? I can fly. Yeah. I'm a fly.
That's my cake, man. That's my cake. They know wing. I'm not taking anything away from him. All I'm telling you is he's not a first ballot. That's for sure.
But not first ballot, but it would have to be somebody.
It don't matter. He's getting paid. He's getting paid a whole bunch of money.
How about that? That's exactly what I said. I said, Russell Wilson got released today. He doesn't care because him and Sierra just picked up another $40 million, and he gonna go somewhere. They're gonna give him 1.3 with a whole bunch of incentives, and he's gonna be able to prove it. I see him. So here's what sucks. Washington's quarterback had 3,000 yards. Washington's quarterback wasn't a bum. He wasn't a bum at all.
He's okay.
They saying he might go to Minnesota because of the quarterback there is a free agent. They saying Pittsburgh out loud. They saying New England out loud. But here's the hammer, though.
Your Raiders.
Don't come to Oakland. Don't come to Vegas, dog. You stay away
Atlanta.
from us, dog.
Wait, hold on. He's a first ballot. I didn't say first ballot, but he's a Hall of Famer. You don't want a Hall of Fame on your team? That's what you just said. Y'all ain't got no quarterback.
He'll go before Jimmy Garoppolo.
Because neither one gonna be there.
Jimmy gonna go one day. He just not gonna go.
You wouldn't take Russell right now. But what y'all have? Who do y'all have at quarterback?
A dog. How about that? AOC, Aiden O'Connell, who came in as a rookie, figured out the whole system, never was shook. Not one time was he shook. I'm gonna be mad as hell if they bring in Justin Fields or whoever. Man, we cool at quarterback. We get him alignment.
Are you saying a dog, D-A-W-G? Or are you saying a D-O-G, real dog? There's a difference there, dog. There's a difference, dog.
Don't do this. Y'all got lucky to beat Kansas City in the regular
season. Don't do. First of all, y'all lost by 90 points in the playoffs, dog. And your best defensive player said he didn't have enough Gatorade next to him.
Why you coming out? I just asked a question. Rock brought it up. Rock said you said
I would not like Russell Wilson because this is, you know what? I wouldn't mind Russell Wilson coming in and maybe starting for 3 weeks and then they giving him. I would love for Russell Wilson to go somewhere and have to fight for his position. If he came to Vegas and you know, AP right now, Antonio Pierce he got a bunch of former players and former coaches, and if they say Russell Wilson is a guy, then he'll be the guy. But I personally like the rookie. I started him on Madden all season over Jimmy Garoppolo, and I'm an Aiden O'Connell fan from Purdue.
But this is how bad you got to be. It's almost like what Texas A&M did to Jimbo Fisher. You're throwing money away. You're throwing draft picks away because you're sick, and this is Sean Payton. You're sick
because he hate. Yeah, you talk about Sean Payton hate Russell Wilson so much they're gonna have to eat $80 million in 2 seasons of dead money.
You know what he didn't like about Russell? Russell got game. I'm not taking anything away from his game. He has game. He didn't like the softness of Russell Wilson, kissing the kids and
He always been soft. He a little light skinned curly hair dude. He a light skinned dude. He's soft.
Slow down, Chief. Slow down, Chief.
Yeah,
I know I ain't got
Rock.
I ain't got curly hair, but slow down.
Actually, he darker than you. He darker than you, Rob.
He gets 39 million this year. He
Right.
gets the rest of that 85 million
Spread out over. Yeah, we know.
Dead money. That is
dead
money.
I hope he winds up in Pittsburgh over there with Mike Tomlin. I think Mike Tomlin can kind of boost him back up a little bit. I mean, he's 35.
He was supposed to be the quarterback whisperer. What happened to the whispering?
Yeah, but Sean Payton didn't want him. It's different. Sean Payton probably wanted him to fail so he can get him up out of there.
Okay, let me ask you this: will he start or will it be a backup? He has enough money right now.
I mean, from the teams that we just named, he could start.
I think he could compete against Pickett. I don't think they're going to hand it over. Yeah, I don't think they're going to.
And he can compete. And they got rid of the boy. First of all, Atlanta is in shambles, dog. Atlanta out here, they got a head coach now. Love they better have picked that black coach over old ass New England Patriot coach. Arthur Blanks know what it is out here. This is a black city. Okay, so you got your black coach. Now you need a quarterback. One thing about Atlanta, you can say what you want to about Chris Chandelier. Remember Chris Chandler? You can say what you want to about him. You can say whatever you want to about Matt Ryan. But Matt Ryan, Russell Wilson to go in before Matt Ryan.
Agreed.
I think they're the same. I think they're in the same boat.
Your boat sucks, dog. I'm just saying.
Y'all just throwing people in the Hall of Fame.
No,
I would put Matt Ryan. I put Matt Ryan in the same boat as Tony Romo.
No, I mean, my quarterback out your mouth. My quarterback out your mouth. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
You want me to be Terrell Owens, don't you, Rock T? I know what you're doing. You
my quarterback. That's my quarterback. I can't help it. I can't help it if he didn't have help. That's Jerry Jones' fault.
Tony Romo.
My quarterback.
He. Hold on. Let me see Tony Romo's stats for the whole time because
Romo got great stats.
Yeah,
I know, and I remember
he's better than that. If Romo was really the what year was that? Was it 2014?
I think Romo and Dak are in the same boat too.
Oh my God! Come on, Rob. No,
absolutely.
Dak is worse.
If we comparing stats, they're in the same boat, bro.
Y'all gonna talk. Y'all not.
And Dak is maybe a little bit more athletic.
First of all,
a little bit.
Tony Romo, 34,000, 248, and 117. Let me tell you Russell's again. He has 10,000 more yards. Stop it. Well, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you.
How many more?
But he played for America's team. That puts you in right there. Just being
I would like
American.
Hey, so are you gonna put
what Pilgrim called the Dallas Cowboys America's team? I actually live in America and I ain't saluting to them. I live there, sir. Nope.
So are you gonna put Gary Hogaboom in the Hall of Fame? He was a quarterback for the Cowboys.
Hell no, but Danny White needs to be in the Hall of Fame.
No, Danny White ain't in the Hall of Fame.
No, he was a quarterback and he was the punter. And he would do the fake punt.
Oh, you want him to, sir? If you don't go do something, okay. All right, man. Russell Wilson, good luck, dog. Don't come to Vegas.
Let's wrap up. Let's talk about the combine and Tom Brady possibly maybe coming back again. That's up next.
Okay, check this out, man. It's your boy Rock T. I got a special message for students or parents who have students looking to attend an HBCU. Now, just imagine $1 million in scholarships with 107 HBCUs to choose from for 66 truly deserving HBCU students. But there's only one way to get your hands on it. McDonald's has partnered with the Thurgood Marshall College Fund to award $1 million in scholarships to brilliant HBCU students. This year, you could be next, but time is running out. Oh, did I mention the $1 million in scholarships? Apply by March 27th at tmcf.org.
NFL Combine went down, and who we want to highlight, Griff?
What I saw, Marvin Harrison Jr. ran some.
How many days you watched, Chris?
I mean, days are strong. I watched the highlights. I saw Marvin Harrison Jr. I saw them wide receivers. I saw the running backs, and I didn't see. So a lot of the quarterbacks opted out. Like they was like, we're going to do it. Well, I won't say a lot. Caleb Williams, the number 1 pick to Chicago, dude said, y'all can come see me at USC on game whatever that day is on
USC Day. USC Day. Yeah.
Right.
USC Pro Day. Yeah.
I was really trying to see where J.J. McCarthy did, Michigan's quarterback, because they were saying, I believe Detroit might have the 16th pick, and they were saying J.J. might be a good fit there, and but then they was like Sean Payton also like Bo Nix, so it and then who's still gonna have a quarterback at 16th? Because these boys is going. It's a lot of linemen, it's a lot of edge rushers, and it's a gang of quarterbacks. Now, running backs, the first running back to go should be dude from Michigan, Corum. He should definitely be the first one to go.
First round.
Absolutely.
No, not when you got all these other you got free agent running backs out there. You got Derrick Henry out there. You got Eckler. You got all these other guys out there you can bring in. I know what you're saying, but I'm saying I wouldn't drop him in the first round.
Yeah, I'm not going to let him. He's not going to be around after somebody going to need a running back. Even if you run double running backs right now, Derrick Henry, that go team right there. They need a running back. Derrick Henry is.
What do you think about J.J. McCarthy? Because they've been hyping him up.
I don't know where. I don't think he should have left school. I mean, I don't think he should have left school because.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you gotta, I'm a Michigan fan. I ain't going. JJ McCarthy was not CJ Stroud. He ain't put up them kind of numbers.
He played on a great team.
He played on a great team that was greatly coached and a defense that was number 1 most of the season. So I thought he should have another year by himself so people could really see, here go the leader that JJ is. Like, I just didn't think. I think JJ going to go somewhere and be a good backup for a minute.
I am shocked by that.
No, JJ McCarthy not going. You're not going to start for my team. I'm not going. I don't know you good.
You know what?
Man.
I'm like you. I'm at peace now.
You finally struck
I'm not gonna lie and say JJ need to be the second quarterback. JJ got.
Well, no, that's what Harbaugh said. He said he's really the best quarterback in this draft.
He's supposed to say that. He's supposed to ride.
He's supposed to say that. That's his player.
Yeah.
And then see, like college is over now. Like all them who was good in college, dog. You're going to come to the NFL and see.
With men.
First of all, JJ is tiny.
Yes.
He ain't not small because he's 6'3.5".
He's next to Jerry Rice. You said next to Jerry Rice at the combine.
He's a little fella, dog. He going to have to get some meat on them bones. He going to have to. First of all, you saw them defensive ends putting up 40 numbers like they was 180-pound running backs. Like JJ is not going to go start nowhere. And if he does, good luck. He got a high football IQ. He has a high football IQ, but I think JJ would be better served behind somebody, learning a playbook hella good, and then coming in when needed.
You mentioned 40. Let's shift gears real fast. Tom Brady at the age of 46 ran a 5.12 40, which is faster than his 40 time when he was 22.
Which is fine because he looked like a slob at 22.
He wasn't great. That picture with him with no shirt on and they turned him real slow.
He looked bad.
He looked like a creeper. He was so unathletic, dog. Like
Rocky Grill. If y'all would have saw him back then, nobody would have thought he would have been.
I saw him. No,
nobody. That's why his story is so amazing. Nobody thought he was going to turn into what he turned into.
But even Mr. Irrelevant over there, Brock Purdy, had muscle mass and some definition when he came out of college.
No, Tom Brady is your typical old school quarterback because they didn't lift weights back then. They just, they put pads on and said, let's go. Yeah. But
how much stock you put into the 40? Because you saw that Texas.
The 40 is weird, dog. And then again, ain't no defensive end just gonna be running 40. And I know they put all that into it, and just because you got the fastest time, I actually really like the cornerback drills and the wide receiver drills. And then JJ had a combine too.
Yeah,
he was overthrowing. He was overthrown. They was like, you would have thought the commentators are so cold. You would have thought after winning the championship that he would have more accuracy.
Right. As far as the speed kills.
Well, y'all saw Xavier Worthy. From Texas.
Yeah. He weighed 4.21. Yeah.
He broke the record. Yeah.
That boy.
We're still trying
that will help him later. That will help him. I mean, who don't want some shifty wide receivers? Now you got all that speed and can't run a route.
Thank you.
Useless.
That was Ronaldo Nehemiah with the 49ers back in the day. The track star that came to play football.
They just put him out there on the deep.
Couldn't run a route for nobody.
What about the guy in 2017? I think his name was John Ross from Washington. He had the fastest speed before Worthy broke it the other day. He's been bounced around. He's with Kansas City now.
Hold on.
Alexander Wright, your guy from the Raiders back in the day.
I'm gonna make y'all remember David Boston?
Oh, yes.
Who did so many drugs that he was as big as a offensive lineman on the house. And they was like, look at Boston. He's not the same person.
No. Wasn't he a wide receiver, right?
Yeah, from Ohio State.
Yeah,
boy got all big and swole, got caught up in the game. Ooh, he did too much.
I think I think speed is great, but I think we're overrated, especially like with Worthy, because he's a small guy. I think he's like 170.
You supposed to be that fast. When a 330-pound defensive end runs that fast, then you go, I'd like to pick him number 4, please.
Speed is everything. The magic happens when you can combine speed and power. Exactly. That's when the magic happens.
Speed power, and catch. Can you catch the down ball?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need you to run the route, dog. I mean, I would love to. Al Davis picked the fastest people at the combine every year. Didn't even care. Right. He didn't care if you was, and they normally wasn't good.
And how many championships did y'all win?
Man, I don't need this.
I know you want a piece. I'm just asking a question. I know you want a piece, but I can ask the question, Grill.
We got 3 championships, dog.
Okay.
The last one was what? Rich Gannon? No, your boy.
It wasn't Rich Gannon.
Who won? Because
last one we lost was in 2001.
Because your boy Gruden left. It was Gruden's team. He went to Tampa Bay and came back and beat him.
Yeah.
There it is. So before Chris start crying, let's go ahead.
So what was y'all last one, girl? I'm just asking. When was the last one?
It was in 1984, dog. You had
y'all longer than us. Y'all, I know we're going 30 years, but damn. Y'all going 40?
Marcus Allen, baby.
Damn, man.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen.
I'll talk about my quarterback again, Tony Romo.
Thank you for joining the I Hate the Homies podcast. Continue to tell a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe, download, all that good stuff. Follow us on social media. I Hate the Homies podcast.
It's going to be hella quarterbacks that go before Tony Romo. I'm just saying.
I told you.
Tony might get in there as a commentator. He might get.
He will definitely get that. Deuces, we out. Rock Teasies, who I be.
It's your boy Griff, a.k.a. Griffstradamus, a.k.a. Mr. Go Blue, a.k.a. Jason the Jet Jerry, and I hate the homies, dog.
And it's your boy Super Dave. I love you, Romo. I love you. But guess what?
We don't care.
I do care. I care.
Don't you talk about my quarter.
I hate the homies.